all know him for his dashing good looks and winning over every girl's heart in The Notebook. But how did he get his start? I'm Candice Aviles, and this is the evolution of Ryan Gosling. The world's best snowboarders live for the extreme, spinning, flipping, and testing the limits of gravity, but apparently they're having trouble doing that in the Sochi halfpipe. In a pretty shocking move, the Philadelphia Eagles announced Friday they've released wide receiver Deshaun Jackson. At least 3 people are dead and 8 injured after a mudslide destroyed several houses and washed out a highway in Washington. Lena Dunham, the creator and star of HBO's hit series Girls, has landed yet another role, host of Saturday Night Live. An Arkansas circuit judge announced his withdrawal from the Arkansas Court of Appeals race after several publications called him out for leaving some shocking anonymous comments online.
Hi, I'm Jamal Andrews.
And I'm Candice Aviles. Our top 3 caught on camera picks this week all center around priceless reactions.
Whether it's a little luck, attitude, or flat out shock, get ready.
Here's a look at this week's top 3 shocking moments. Officials confirmed 2 people are dead and 1 in serious condition after a news helicopter crashed near the Space Needle in Seattle Tuesday around 10 a.m. local time. ABC affiliate KOMO confirmed its news helicopter crashed on Broad Street, hitting at least 2 cars. King TV has video from a witness on the scene.
Oh my God. That car's gonna go. That fuel's coming down the road, you guys. Stay back.
Witnesses say the helicopter crashed as it was taking off from the helipad on the roof of Fisher Plaza. KOMO identified the 2 victims as pilot Gary Fitzner, who coworkers described as always having a smile on his face, and photographer Bill Strothman, who had retired from the station but still worked as a freelance employee. KGW-TV reports the 1 person in serious condition was a man in his 30s who received burns on half of his body. He was in his car at the time of the crash and was immediately taken to the hospital. The cause of the crash is still under investigation, but KOMO said the helicopter that crashed was a temporary replacement because the station helicopter was getting repaired. For Newsy, I'm Candice Aviles. At least 3 people are dead and 8 injured after a mudslide destroyed several houses and washed out a highway in Washington. KIRO obtained this raw footage of the aftermath of the slide, which happened at 10:47 a.m. Saturday. A Washington State Patrol trooper estimates the slide was 40 yards wide and a mile long. The Seattle Times reports at least 6 houses were destroyed and a portion of Highway 530 was blocked off by the mudslide. Authorities are still uncertain how many people were affected by the catastrophe overall. The Snohomish County Sheriff's Office confirmed on Twitter 2 people were killed during the slide and the 3rd died at the hospital. So far, 7 adults and 1 6-month-old baby have been reportedly taken to nearby hospitals for treatment. At the same time, the National Weather Service confirmed a local river has also been blocked off by the slide, which raises the risk of flooding in the area. Rescuers are currently working to unblock the highway and find anyone else affected by the disaster. There's still no clear indication as to what triggered the mudslide, but NBC reports the area has received a record amount of rainfall in March. For Newsy, I'm Candice Aviles. Lena Dunham, the creator and star of HBO's hit series Girls, has landed yet another role, host of Saturday Night Live. The star will be hosting for the first time March 8th with musical guest The National. Dunham seems excited about the gig, tweeting, "Thank you for the SNL love. Dream come true. Can't wait to debut my character, girl who Googled serial killers all night and has lots to say." No word on whether Dunham will make fun of her own show while hosting, but if she does, it'll be hard to top Tina Fey's Girl spoof in 2013. That was hilarious.
Cool! You're obsessive compulsive too?
No, I have old cow disease. It is when old cow bites you and disease infects the skin. Is why I have rubber head.
A writer for the Washington Post says Dunham is a great pick for SNL because she always seems to be at the center of some controversy, even when she doesn't do anything to cause it, whether it's for being accused of nepotism or having the audacity to cast Patrick Wilson as her love interest. And of course, controversy can lead to more buzz and viewers, but more viewers or not, expectations will be high for Dunham to deliver. One reporter for The Wrap tweeted, "Get ready for the most scrutinized and think-pieced SNL episode in years. Looking forward to seeing Lena Dunham do straight-up comedy." Girls is in its 3rd season. Dunham is also writing a book, Not That Kind of Girl, which is set for release October 7th. For Newsy, I'm Candice Aviles. It's been exactly 1 year since South African Paralympic sprint star Oscar Pistorius shot and killed girlfriend Riva Steenkamp in what he says was an accident. The 27-year-old double amputee marked the tragic anniversary by releasing an emotional statement on his website. The note, simply signed Oscar, read, "No words can adequately capture my feelings about the devastating accident that has caused such heartache for everyone who truly loved and continues to love Riva. The loss of Riva and the complete trauma of that day I will carry with me for the rest of my life." Pistorius also posted a link to the statement on his Twitter account. The tweet was the first time he's used his official account since February 11th of 2013, just 3 days before the shooting. As his inactive Twitter account suggests, Pistorius has kept a low profile since he was released on bail last year. According to The Guardian, he has been staying with his uncle and has since started low-key training again. But he'll be forced back into the public eye March 3rd when he's scheduled to stand trial for Steenkamp's death.
It was a shooting that shocked South Africa. The country's golden boy Olympian had killed his girlfriend, Riva Steenkamp, an up-and-coming model.
To this day, Pistorius maintains Steenkamp's murder was a case of mistaken identity. He says he thought she was an intruder and shot and killed her through his bathroom door. Just months before the shooting, the athlete, also known as the Blade Runner, was on top of the world after winning 3 medals at the London 2012 Paralympics, and that same summer, he also became the first Paralympian to compete in the Olympics. But after February 14th, 2013, all the media could focus on was Steenkamp's death and the premeditated murder charges against Pistorius. March 3rd will be the first time Pistorius faces those charges in court. If convicted, he could be sentenced to up to 25 years in prison. For Newsy, I'm Candice Aviles.